What's happening, people? I'm what you need. As you can see, I'm going to do an update on contacting people concerning Claressa Shields and Terence Crawford. Like I said, talk is cheap. I was not playing when I said what I said. One of the things about me, you'll learn, all you guys in boxing will learn, is I don't talk out my ass. I never talk something that I'm not willing to follow through with. All right? And y'all gonna realize that real quick with this ninja. He a real one. Okay? Now, I contacted, of course, Claressa Shields on Twitter, as well as Terence Crawford. And also, I contacted them on Facebook, Instagram, and now I just finished contacting them again on YouTube, on their YouTube channels. All right, I'm going to expect a response from both of them. I'm going to keep on following through with this. And it's an intriguing matchup, to be honest with you. I'm already convinced Claressa will go 3 rounds with Terence Crawford. The question is, what will a performance be like against Terence Crawford? That's the question. Because obviously Terence Crawford is, in my opinion, you know, a much. I think from he's got a lot more experience in the pros to start with. All right. I think that Terence Crawford has faced much more skilled competition. But I've seen Claressa and I see what she can do in the ring so far in the pros, and she does impress me a bit. Um, so I'm very interested in that, in seeing that happen. So we're going to continue pressing this. This is going to be an issue on. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an issue all around the place because I'm going to keep on pushing it. I'm going to keep on pushing it. Um, and like I said before, y'all gonna learn very quickly about this ninja because y'all see y'all good at talking. Y'all good at talking. I'm not into this business. You remember, I have to go into the pros. Whether it's 2 years from now, 3 years from now, whenever it's going, I'm going to be an amateur or pro boxer. So this shit, I don't take lightly. I don't take lightly at all. And keep running your mouth is what I tell these guys. I say keep running your mouth. Cause see, the difference between me and you is, I don't just run my mouth. I don't just talk out of my ass. I literally either I'm going to execute what I say or I'm actually going to break down what I say, and then you're going to see it as a reality. Okay? I don't talk out my ass. Y'all going to learn to respect something that I say because I don't talk out my ass. Y'all going to respect me, right? You don't have to like me. You don't even have to even agree with me, but you're going to respect me when it's all said and done. All right? Because I'm a real one. I ain't like them other motherfuckers out there. I'm a real one. I'm not a fan just for fan's sake, just to talk out my ass. And I already have respect for Hybrid 95, whatever he feels like saying, because I know he has actually sparred. I know he's been in the amateurs. He sparred amateurs. He got injured. Okay. So I have respect for him because he actually done some shit. Okay. I have respect for, what's his name? I don't see him very often because he's very busy, but it's another guy who comes through and shows love. He's from Ohio. The boxing, what is he called? Boxing, shit, I forgot what his name is, but he's the boxing something, right? I have a lot of respect for him because he did boxing. He got injured as well. Now he's training a boxer. All right. So I got respect for people who actually have done this sport because I myself, I'm afraid to go into the sport to some degree because I know how dangerous it is. All right. And even though I'm demonstrating certain things, if you don't execute them properly, it's not if they're not ingrained in your muscle memory, like Eric Bradley was telling me, then you're going to get badly hurt in this business. Okay. That's why I keep on telling you guys, all you motherfuckers joking around, talking about how you gonna take on Chocolatito and you gonna take on this boxing and that. You guys, it's easy to say that when you're not facing those guys. You would never say that to Chocolatito in his face, and maybe you would, but you would never get in the ring and act it out and follow through with it. And anybody who would act it out and follow through with it, they got balls. Now, we already know what Mikey Garcia did to a 300-pound dude. He beat him up bad. Okay, and he still took it easy on that dude. All right. And I'm just saying to you guys, for a lot of you guys out there, All right. And Mikey just wanted to punish him. He didn't want to knock him out. So he decided, I'm going to punish this dude. But I'm going to selectively punish him, teach him a lesson about respect in the ring. All right. Look, man, you guys got to understand. These guys got vast experience. It's like you going up against a very skilled black belt, right? You saying I can beat this black belt because what? Because the person's 5'6" or 5'4", 5'5". I mean, think about this. Bruce Lee wasn't a tall dude. Bruce Lee was a short little guy, right? But y'all have so much respect for Bruce Lee. Jackie Chan. What's this kid name? Brandon Lee. I mean, you think about a lot of the guys in the martial arts. Y'all have respect for Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather's about knee high. He about this tall to me. He's not a tall dude. All right. So you got to understand and respect the sport of boxing. You can't ever take it lightly that somebody's a 2-time gold medalist. You can't take that lightly. I don't care if it's women's boxing. You can't take that lightly. That person's got the fundamentals down in boxing. That's what it tells us. It informs us this person knows the fundamentals. They're not just going to go out there. And this person been sparring mostly guys, mostly male people. And the point behind that is you ain't going to survive in a ring with a host of the guys. If you know anything about how sparring goes, sparring is not always about having a sparring partner for sparring's sake. This is about you sparring real fucking people, man. They come with their style and they bring in their style at you. All right, that's why Errol Spence hurt Floyd Mayweather. These dudes can come for real. Sparring ain't about being a sparring partner. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me get into the comment section here with these guys. Intangible Boxer said, good luck in getting them to answer. He's laughing. They're going to answer. They will be interviewed about this in time. Terence Crawford is literally bigger than Claressa. He walks around at 180. Same height, longer reach. No, he doesn't walk around at 180. He said in an interview he's about 160, 170. That's what he said. But it's not true. Claressa, she said I just looked at her channel where she was talking about losing weight, which was really informative for me because I'm still trying to get down to 154. She says she walks around 175, somewhere there. He walks around 160, 170. I'm more tend to believe he's 160. He's solid muscle. Tangible Boxing says you are delusional. You're just talking out your ass as usual. You don't know. Intangible Boxing says Mr. Castillo is better than Duran. What that had to do with anything? I don't even understand what that had to do with anything. You mean Jose Luis Castillo's career at lightweight? I talked about Jose Luis Castillo's career at lightweight. But of course, your fuck ass can't understand that. You're going to say Castillo is better than Duran all around. Even if Duran had a career that spanned from lightweight all the way up to super middleweight, you're going to say Castillo better than Duran. It's this kind of shit that I have to take. You guys just misrepresent shit that I say. I said that Castillo had a better career at lightweight than Duran. It's true. Castillo faced guys actually had punching power. Duran didn't face nobody with punching power except for Esteban de Jesus. But then again, you don't know shit about boxing, so you just open your mouth and you just do this. You just do this. See, you just talk. All of y'all just talk. Y'all are assholes. You just talk out your ass. You don't know boxing. You don't know boxing. You just talk. Like I said, it's easy to talk when you ain't had to back shit up. But see, I'm different. I said that Roberto Duran was overrated. Everybody went down on me. Oh, you a Duran hater, blah, 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 blah. I said Duran was beaten, right, by boxers. All right? He was beaten by boxers. They didn't get the decision until later on when he faced a guy called, it wasn't Kirkland. I don't know why Kirkland keeps on coming up. But he was I think it was super welterweight or middle. I think it was super welterweight. Before he beat the kid Davy Moore, who beat Wilfredo Benitez. The fight before that, he lost that fight to a dude who's feather fisted. All right. He also got beaten by a dude called Edwin. I forgot what his name is at lightweight, but they never give him. He rematched the guy a second time. They had two close fights. They say, oh, the guy was slapping him, but he bust his nose. How he bust his nose? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, point is, I think he cut his eye too. I forgot what the guy is. He was a brother of a twin. Okay, Edwin Viret, that's the name. Okay, and once again, for all you guys out there, Edwin Viret outboxed him. Okay, he won the title by hitting a guy with a low blow. Okay, the undisputed champion with a low blow. I'm just saying. All right, Viret, who's feather fisted, was dancing rings around. He never stopped Edwin Viret, and Edwin Viret outboxed his ass twice. Okay, so when this other dude, I forgot what his name is, Sugar Ray Leonard outboxed him too. But before that, there was another dude that after that there was another dude that outboxed him. All right, and then of course Robbie Sims and all these other guys outboxed him. But by that time he was really old. Dude was like really old. Okay, so we ain't gonna talk about it. But I'm saying to you guys once again, when y'all don't know what a person be saying, you always misrepresent and misquote. Again, D Styles misrepresented and misquoted me about punching power and hardness of punching, saying that I said there's no way to be able to determine punching power, when I never said shit like that. I said I personally don't know if Chocolatito punches harder than Deontay Wilder. That is very reasonable. Okay? Very reasonable. But there are machines that you can punch and they will register how hard you punch. So if you want to, you can get Chocolatito to punch the machine and Deontay Wilder to punch the machine, and then we see who punch harder. So obviously there is technology for that. I didn't say that. I said I don't know who punches harder because I've never been hit by either of them. Once again, I've been misquoted because see, inside of your heads, you got a certain narrative running. I don't care because I know what I said. I know what I'm talking about. Shane Mosley said that Canelo and Floyd hit about the same. Oscar De La Hoya said Manny Pacquiao and Floyd hit about the same. How's that possible? They say Floyd is feather-fisted. They say Pacquiao's the power puncher. How are they hitting about the same? People say one thing, the boxers say something else. The boxer actually been hit by the two guys. So once again, if you really are following boxing, if you follow boxing, if you really are about boxing, if you really try to practice what happens in boxing, I ain't hearing nobody talking right now. It's mute. I hearing crickets right now. You know why? Because you motherfuckers talk out your ass. You talk out your ass. You don't talk boxing. You talk whatever the fuck you feel like talking. You don't have to go in the ring and get hit upside the head. So what? Yeah, this guy punches harder than that guy because you're never going to try to get in the ring and mix it up with them and then by chance you get hit. You don't want to do that shit. You just want to sit down on the side in your little chair and comment on shit you don't even understand. Like I said, I'm about it. I'm about it. I'm a little bit different to y'all because I actually have to face somebody in the ring. Y'all don't have to face nobody in the ring, so y'all can talk any kind of shit you want as fans, right? But I have to face somebody in the ring. I'm not hearing nothing. I'm only hearing crickets right now. Nobody want to say nothing? Fuck out of here, man. Y'all are jokes. Y'all got jokes. Y'all are jokers, all of y'all. But the boxing needs fans, and boxing needs fans with opinions. So everybody got opinion. Everybody got an ass. Everybody got an opinion. Boxers don't really engage with you guys like that. But if they had a conversation with you guys, you would realize how different boxing is to what you guys perceive boxing to be. So I actually started talking about what boxing really is, and y'all fuck ass fans thought I was crazy. So you come back and you say some really dumb ass shit like, man, you said Castillo is better than Duran. I never said that. I never said that. But you would say that because you know your dumb ass don't know your head from your ass. And when it comes to boxing, you don't know a hook from a fish hook. So you misquote me, and I understand now how boxers feel. Why they don't engage with boxing fans about boxing. They don't debate with boxing fans about boxing. Because the fans have a total disconnect to what the reality of boxing really is. Especially thanks to Jim fucking Lampe and Larry fucking Merchant, who dumbed down the sport of boxing. So a whole host of you guys believe shit like this. Man, this guy, he got a longer reach and he got more power. He bigger than the other dude. Oh man, he gonna knock his ass out. This guy, man, he's a monster. He just keep going through everybody. That's Larry Merchant today. They create these narratives. Everybody's ducking him. Nobody want to face him. Look, he KO'd his last 4 opponents. Ain't nobody want to face that. That's where we are at now. We're into the mystique now. Terence Crawford. He's the new boogeyman. Oh, this boogeyman, he would destroy Terence Crawford, destroy Claressa Shields. Yeah, he would just destroy her. And she a woman, oh, she can't stand up to him. She spars. She spars guys. Ah, that's just sparring. She sparred Errol Spence. Nah, Errol Spence took it easy on her because she a woman. Nobody takes it easy on anybody in sparring. If you take it easy on them, you rob them from being able to utilize their skills and develop themselves. Nobody takes it easy on anybody. You may take off some sting off your punches. You may go 75% because you're sparring to learn something. Or you may go all out. It depends on what kind of sparring we're talking about. It depends. Everything's about, it depends on things. But see, with you guys, you don't have to do this shit. So it don't mean nothing. You can talk out your ass anytime. It don't matter. It has no consequence. You don't have to go in the ring and face nobody. So it don't really matter. You can say anything you want to say. Boxing's the only sport where people can be dumbass, stupid ass as fuck, not know anything about the sport, and say whatever they want to say. And guess what? Everybody praise them for it. Thanks to Jim Lampe and Larry fucking Merchant. Dumb the fucking sport down. Y'all don't even know what the fuck. Y'all have to learn how to score a fucking fight. You believe this shit? Y'all have to learn how to score a fucking fight. Y'all don't even know how to score a fight. So we have fight fans that watch at matches and they don't even know how to score it. See, the boxing voice is a little bit different. The boxing voice, these guys actually spar. They actually do shit. I can respect them. And they actually start to talk more and more sense as I listen to them now. Because they actually been in there and done the shit. So now I can respect that. And now when they conduct their interviews and they ask questions, they don't ask the usual run-of-the-mill bullshit questions that the media ask. Oh, side with this fighter or side with that fighter. They're willing to ask the hard questions. Because they actually done it. They might get their ass beat up in a ring, but they actually know what it's like to train. KSI and the other guy, they know what it's like. Hybrid 95, he knows what it's like. But he got to go back to sparring. Ninja, you better go back to sparring and stuff, but you take care of your arm first. So, let me see what you guys got to say. I'm just going to listen to y'all right now. No Power Box Solano says, is this for real? Yes, Ninja, it's for real. I don't bullshit around. I did a bet. I paid up on my bet. There's another guy who has to pay up on his bet with me, H Money. He still got to cut all the hair off his face. But you know, these fuck ass fans, they ain't about it. They can't even do something for fun. If you got to shave all your hair off, you shave all your hair off. Shit, you lost a bet. So what? But they fuck ass fans. They punk ass, fuck ass fans. All of y'all. If y'all really about it, y'all will bet and follow through on your bet. Be a real fucking soldier. I don't give a fuck. If I stand by what I stand by, I stand by what I stand by. Y'all need to learn how to do that. Y'all don't even know how to do that shit. Y'all half step like intangible boxing. Half step. Talk about how Errol Spence would knock out Sean Porter. Then the motherfucker sidestep and he backstep on. I'm not under that shit. I don't do that shit. When I step, I step. And I acknowledge I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. I'm real. I ain't like you fuck ass fucking motherfuckers out there. Half stepping and hypocritical. D Styles, he's like, oh, kumbaya now. You know, with the Sean Porter and thing. Sean Porter shocked me. Kumbaya now. Fuck out of here, D Styles. You don't want to take Crow. You had to take Crow. You said he was going to get stopped. Eat your crow. Be a real man. Eat your crow. Shit, I was wrong, Ninja. I was wrong like Donkey Kong about Sean Porter. Say it. Eat your crow. You don't know. These guys don't know how to eat crow. And then they come around after they don't even understand what the fuck I said. And they trying to spread shit. But I'm glad because it makes the profile. I'm going to take the links next to what they said. I'm going to stick it in Terence Crawford's face and Claressa Shields. Y'all don't even understand. I'm a real one. Y'all start something, it going to actually happen. This fight going to happen. I'm a real one. You don't start it with me. Because we going to find out. We truly will find out the truth. I'm a real one. I don't play. So I followed through with what I said I was going to do. And we're going to take it from one level to the next, to the next, to the next. We know women's boxing is still evolving. It's still growing. We know Claressa Shields, she one of the better ones. We know she ain't, when it comes to men's boxing, she's not, you know, top tier as in men's boxing. But we can't really know until we actually see. And all you guys quoting somebody from the 90s, some little Cyril Riker was a kickboxer or some kind of bullshit like that. She wasn't even a boxer. You know what I'm saying? But y'all want to talk about her. Y'all want to quote that for your chauvinism. Man, fuck out of here. Fuck your chauvinism. Oh, y'all afraid. Well, if she beat his ass or something, she beat Terence Crawford's ass or something, what y'all worried about? Oh, women, they want to beat man's ass, you know. I seen the titles. I seen your fear. I see how your ass is quaking. That's your fear. Your fear is that the sport that was male dominated, women would come in and cheapen. They only come in everything. It sounds so fucking sexist. So fucking racist. That's the same bullshit. Oh, the sports are going down to two. Lots of black people came into the sport. Boxing used to be a man's sport. Now we got these cowards and monkeys coming into the sport. Cowardly monkeys. Look at them run. It's called racism. It's the same bullshit. All because I said Claressa Shields could go 3 rounds with Terence Crawford. I'm pretty sure about that. You motherfuckers just went wild. Y'all just lost y'all shit. Oh, what when women come and beat men in the ring? But man, get the fuck out of here. When people gotta overreact like that shit, it shows you not a real man. You ain't a real man. You a little boy. You gotta overreact like that. Shit. It's just 2 fighters gonna be in the ring. That's all it'll be. You make it out to be like this male versus female shit and all that shit. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. They have it in MMA. They have it in tennis. They have couples tennis. Every now and then they have male versus female tennis. Who give a fuck? It's just competitors. Sometimes they win, sometimes you lose. It's competitors. Ain't no big thing. But for y'all, it's a big thing. I remember there was a time when they didn't want guys and girls to be in the same school. Shit. How that gonna work out? That's some real ass, fuck ass shit. They didn't want coloreds in the same school with white people. They didn't want coloreds in the same bar with white people. I mean, this is the same shit all over again. I can't believe this shit. We're in the year 2019, almost 2020. Y'all citing the 90s, motherfuckers. Y'all citing the 90s. Shit, I can't believe this shit. Every time I think about it, I'm like, motherfucker. We still got backward Neanderthal thinking motherfuckers who really think their dicks is everything in the world. They really do. They think dick run the world. Dick and Jane. Dick and Jane. Yo, you got a reality check to get. She gonna make it through 3 rounds. Coach Shelton Harris, at least he got enough sense to know she'll make it through 3 rounds. Whether or not Terence Crawford be dominated or not, she gonna make it through 3 rounds. She's a real fighter. She gonna make it through 3 rounds for sure. For sure. Guaranteed. I put money on that. I bet all of y'all. That's easy work. But she making it through 3 rounds, what I would want to know is what would it look like? What would those 3 rounds look like? I don't know. Now, I can guarantee you ain't stopping her ass in 3 rounds. I've been 100% correct about this stuff, by the way. I guarantee you 100% Canelo going to stop Sergey Kovalev. 100%. 100%. He going to stop him. These are things that I just, if you know boxing, you know it's almost a guarantee. Barring Canelo just suddenly breaks his hand or falls down some well or gets arrested by police or some shit like that. Barring that the fight doesn't happen, he gonna stop Kovalev. These are things that I just know because I've watched the styles. Styles make fights. I watched Claressa Shields. She got decent defense. She got a good enough defense to be able to obviously go 3 rounds with Terence Crawford. Whether he's 3 minutes round, 4 minute round, 2 minute round, it don't matter. She gonna go it with Terence Crawford. And she had the experience of facing other fighters who are bigger than him and stronger than him and all of that shit. So I know she can do it. This is not rocket science, but I guess to you guys who see Terence Crawford this like a great, the great hope of male boxing or some shit like that. Because, he had the great white hope. I guess he's the great male hope all of a sudden. Oh, fucking Terence Crawford. Never. How dare you? I rock the status quo every single time because you fuck-ass fans always believe in myths. Y'all believe in the mythos of a fighter. Y'all don't believe in the reality. And I've been slapping you with facts, realistic facts. Who the fuck has Terence Crawford stopped within 3 rounds? Ndongo, that's it? Who's Ndongo? Who is Ndongo? He ain't stopped nobody else within 3. Nobody. Because he's not a knockout artist. He's a boxer. He break you down and then he take you out. And Ndongo had flaws in his defense. He would reach. Unlike Peter Quillen, who was stopped in the very first round against, what's his name? It's the Miracle Man. Ndongo got stopped. And I think it was in 3 rounds. In 3 rounds, he got stopped. And then he got stopped again by Reggie's Progress in 2 rounds. Showing they have a flaw in his defense. But see, y'all just say Ndongo a better fighter than Claressa Shields. I don't know where you get that information from. I don't know how you thought about that. That Ndongo is a better fighter than Claressa Shields, but that's what you saying. Ndongo is a better fighter. First of all, he is a smaller fighter than Claressa Shields. That's a fact. He was a super lightweight. He's smaller than her. And 2, you say he's better. She a 2-time gold medalist. He's an Olympian. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They should have taught in Olympics you don't reach with your punches, but apparently he didn't learn that. He didn't get the memo. I'm just saying. The fundamentals of boxing. Fundamentals of boxing. Okay? Amir Khan, who you guys call Chinny. I even call him Chinny. Mr. Chinny Chin Chin. Guess what? Terence Crawford didn't get him out of there. He went 6 rounds with Terence Crawford. Was going into the 7th. If he can't even stop Chinny Khan, a guy who defensively is flawed, keeps his chin out there to be smacked, how you gonna stop Claressa Shields within 3? He ain't stopped Khan within 3. He dropped him in the first round, but he didn't stop him. Yeah. I'm just saying. He didn't stop Jeff Horn. He didn't just stop Jeff Horn within 3. I'm just saying. I'm giving y'all a reality check. Oh, she a woman, man. It's going to be different. That's what y'all going to say. She a woman. That's your big excuse. She a woman until you realize, oh shit, she went 3. Hey, it got kind of competitive. Oh shit, cause she's could box a little bit. Oh shit. When you see that and you get a reality check like D Styles did with Sean Porter, when y'all get the little reality check, I'm gonna be laughing all the time and saying, look at these fuck ass fans. They couldn't see this coming. Look at these fuck ass fans. They believe the fucking hype. That's why I want to see it. I want to show you motherfuckers how stupid you are, how chauvinistic you are, how full of shit you are. That's what I really want to do. I'm like, you know what? Let's just see it then. Let's just see it then. You say he gonna kill her and they ain't gonna stop her. So let's see it. Cause I'm 100% confident it ain't happening. But hey, you think he gonna stop her within 3? Okay. Okay, let's see it then. Now I'm saying let's see it then. See, because we could talk all day. We could talk all day. But what's the reality? What's the truth? The ring always gives us the truth. We could talk all day. So I want to see it. So I'm gonna keep on pushing for it until it happens. Unless one of them talk about maybe sparring each other or whatever the hell. But we won't see it. Y'all shouldn't have started this. Now, it ain't going to be stopped. Okay? So I'm continuing what I said I was going to continue doing. I got to get out of here, though. Let me see what else we got here. Intangible Boxer said a 6-year-old girl could have the fundamentals down. He would get laid out by any professional. A 6-year-old girl. I think you mixed up your pronouns there. I think you mean she. She would get laid out by any professional. Well, first of all, is a 6-year-old girl a professional boxer? You're talking about levels in boxing. You're not talking about somebody who never boxed before, and you got a 6-year-old girl facing that person who's phenomenal in what they do and actually has punching power. Okay, because Mikey Garcia at the age of 7, he was hitting mitts, and according to Robert Garcia, he said he was hitting like a ton of bricks. That little boy, he used to get in fights sometimes in school, whatever, and knock out fucking children. You know, some shit like that. All right. So, you know, Mikey always used to be able to hit. So there's a difference. When you talk about this stuff, you got to be talking about what do you actually mean? You know what I mean? Keith Thurman, when he was like 14 years old, was stopping big men. So what do you really mean? You're saying a 6-year-old girl, you just kind of talking generally. Like I said before, because a lot of you guys just don't understand boxing. I'm beginning to realize this. You just come with hypothetical situations. You have no specifics on them. All right? And then you come and you talk about a 6-year-old girl dealing with professionals. First of all, that was never the statement. The question was, EJ asked me, what would you do if a 6-year-old boy came to you and he was a boxer? Do you think you would get your ass beat by him? And I said, it depends. It depends. Obviously, it does. It depends. Right? Depending. All things being equal. If it's just a kid, he knows boxing, even then, it's not necessarily a guarantee that I won't get my ass whooped. It depends. If he's gifted or what. It depends on a lot of things. But again, a lot of y'all think in a linear fashion. 6-year-old kid, he's short, whatever. Y'all think so fucking linear as fans. Y'all not thinking about, I have to go in this ring and face this dude. That's what we're talking about. So for you, it's not a problem because you ain't got to go in no fucking ring and face nobody. So you can just go with your stupid ass trend of thought. But for the people who actually have to go face somebody, it doesn't matter who they are. You can't take your opponent. You can never take your opponent for granted. You got to give your opponent as much respect as possible because you don't know what you're going to face. That's why Anthony Joshua, he got his ass handed to him. Adonis Stevenson got knocked the fuck out into a coma because you underestimate your enemy. That's one thing I'll never do. But y'all, if y'all get into a street fight or something, I know y'all going to get clean clocked with certain people because you underestimate them. A lot of people underestimated Manny Pacquiao. And according to your weight class for a reason thing, Claressa Shields, she's a super middleweight. Terence Crawford, he a junior lightweight, come up into welterweight. Their weight classes for a reason then. That's what you just basically saying. You're making an argument for Claressa Shields. But I don't even care about that. I'm talking about facts. I don't even have time for arguments. Like, I don't care about all of that. You can stay with fuck with your arguments. I don't care. Crawford said he walk around 177. He told in the interview with Brandon, whatever his name is, he said between 160 and 170. Boxing librarian went in for an hour and a half for you with that Duran Castillo take. Yeah, boxing librarian is an asshole. So he always gonna misrepresent what I say. I went once onto his site where he misrepresented everything that I said, and I corrected his ass. I checked him. Word for word, note for note. I checked his ass and I wrote out. And he caught a fit. Because boxing librarian is an asshole. I don't even listen to boxing librarian no more unless somebody sends something to me. And then I respond. And my response is always wicked. He tripped off the last time talking about, oh, I called him a racist, which he is. He ain't convinced me otherwise. I could diss his ass so easy. Like I said, how can you be a fan of a guy you never seen before? How can you be a fan of Harry Kreb and you never seen him in any fight before? Fuck out of here with your fucking ass. Theoretical asshole. He good when it comes to giving information. Little tidbits and information help us find out about fighters, but he ain't good for nothing else. He a theoretical asshole. That's what I said it. Go tell him that. Go back like a little tattletale and go tell him that. Cause all of y'all is little pussies. Y'all know how to send messages and talk this and talk that. Y'all don't know how to be men. Y'all are pussies. He always making videos about me. I make no videos about him. You know why? Because I don't care about him. He nothing to me. I'm everything to him. He's nothing to me. I'm a threat to him. He ain't a threat to me. Go tell him that. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck about boxing librarian. Okay? And that's that for him. It's easy to destroy him. Okay? You know why? Because he is, again, like all you fuck ass fans, he ain't gonna get in no fucking ring and do shit. He's still dealing with his health. He got health problems. Okay? That's why I don't diss his ass. Because I don't want him to get a heart attack and die. He be choking on himself, all kinds of shit. Boxing keeps him relevant, keeps him having a reason to live. I don't want to take it from him. Okay? So when you start talking about, listen, man, Coach Shelton Harris, no, I dish it out. Don't start me. I dish it out. I easily would destroy each and every one of the persons if I wanted to. I don't want to. That's not my business. My business is to inform you guys about boxing. I don't give a fuck about trying to disrespect boxing librarian and go tit to tat with him. I don't care about that shit. I don't have nothing to prove by putting him down in his arguments, even though while he takes hours to go in on me, I would take 30 minutes to 20 minutes to 10 minutes to totally annihilate him if I wanted to. But it's not about annihilation. It's about the truth. My channel is about informing you so you will be more informed about boxing. When I tell you guys that seem counterintuitive, now you realize what I've been saying all along, boxing is counterintuitive. Everything I've been telling you guys is not something that I came up with. Boxers actually say the same thing. I could pull snippet after snippet after snippet after snippet. I'm not talking something that is unique to me. If you've been doing boxing or you've been listening to boxers really carefully, you're going to learn. You're going to learn. Especially if you know you have to face somebody in the ring coming back at you. You're going to learn real fast. And you will respect the sport so much more. You would say, Claressa Shields versus Terence Crawford going 3 rounds. Now you're going to really reflect on that. And you think about it. I'm going to go watch Claressa Shields in their fights and stuff. And I'm going to watch Terence Crawford in his fights and stuff. And I'm going to tell you what I think. You wouldn't start talking about bone density and bone structure and Terence is a man, so he going to beat Claressa Shields and all that bullshit. All that bullshit. You would actually go and do some homework. You think about what you just heard, reflect on it, but you already made up your mind. You already have a stance on that shit. Yo, I know I'm gut checking all you motherfuckers out there. I know I'm gut checking all of y'all. And y'all gonna come back and parrot the same words I said. You motherfucking ass gonna parrot the same words I said. You know, I heard Joe Habib quoting some shit that I said. Joe Habib, the same guy that was going in on me about Sugar Ray Leonard and Floyd Mayweather, came right back in his ass, quoted shit I said to him. Now I was just looking at that like, look at this hypocrite. But I ain't saying nothing. I don't diss Joe Habib because Joe Habib is a friend of mine. All the disrespect in the world, and they always misquoting me. Always misquoting me because I'm not on the program. But like I said, when I start talking, y'all gonna learn to fact check my ass. Go look back at the boxes and people who be saying the same shit I've been saying, and y'all realize, oh shit, yeah, he really actually saying something that's actually with boxing. Let's see what you guys got to say. Y'all just talk, man. Y'all just talk. Do you honestly think Errol put the pedal to the metal? See, y'all, you came back, same shit I just said. You just went according to script. Oh, Errol took it easy on her. You like play into what I already know you're going to say, because you cannot accept the fact that there is a fighter who happens to be a woman who been rumbling with guys for the longest while, and that's how she learning. And there are other fighters who've been rumbling with women, with guys, rumbling with women. Sorry, okay, and they've been learning. But see, and there be women teaching guys how to box. Y'all can't handle that shit. Y'all can't handle that shit. The chauvinism inside of you, the false pride inside of you says women can't do boxing. They don't belong in the sport of boxing. They soft, they weak. And you just don't get it. Until you go somewhere in a gang, a female gang, and that motherfuckers fuck you up, then you realize, oh shit. These motherfuckers are vicious. You don't understand what I'm saying. All of y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Not everybody raised the same fucking way. A fighter's a fighter's a fighter. There's a mindset to a fighter. I ain't talking about male or female right now. I'm talking about a mindset. I saw Claressa Shields land blow after blow on a certain opponent. The girl got caught flush, right hand, left hook, her head racks to the side, and that motherfucker still kept coming. Still kept coming. She could hardly move her hands, but she still kept. I was like, this motherfucking ref need to stop this fucking fight. This girl gonna have brain damage at the end of the day. And that fucker kept coming. There is a mindset to a fighter. That's why they die in the ring. Because they don't surrender. They don't give up. I'm come for you, motherfucker. That's how they think. And if you don't have that kind of mindset, get the fuck out the ring. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't have that mindset where kill or be killed, if you don't have that mentality when you get hit upside the head, that you still gonna get you want this shit out. Might not be right now, but it gonna happen. If you don't have that mindset, I'm gonna get you back, sucker. Get out the ring. You don't belong in there. These guys are warriors. This is a warrior sport. This is a warrior sport. So don't ever disrespect any motherfucking warrior in there. Ain't no way in fucking hell, man. Don't do it, man or woman. I told you it's a mindset to be a police officer. It's a mindset to be a military person. Right? It's a certain mindset. It's a special kind of person. You don't just wake up tomorrow morning and say, I'm going to box, man. I'm going to be a pro boxer. It don't work like that. Hybrid 95, who has more boxing experience, think this is laughable. It don't mind. It don't matter. I still respect him. Do links work on your chat? I will link you to my Errol Spence versus Sean Porter prediction where I said Spence would win by unanimous decision. I don't really give a fuck. You entertained the notion that he could get knocked out. I said no way, no how, and fucking way. And then you went back on it talking about it may be happen. Fuck out of here. You said it could. You said it would happen. I'm riding with misogyny. I hope she sees this, bro. Hey, back to defend Shields again, are you? I'm not defending Shields, motherfucker. I don't have to defend Shields. Poopy sister understand. Then why are the other welterweights ducking Crawford? Explain that. See? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Over and over, you guys buy into the Kool-Aid. Ain't no motherfucker ducking Terence Crawford. Nobody's ducking Terence Crawford. That's something Bob Arum came up with. Ain't nobody ducking Terence Crawford. Nobody. But y'all believe the fucking hype. Y'all even believe he's pound for pound number one. Even though Canelo and Manny Pacquiao have done a hell of a lot more than Terence Crawford, you believe he's pound for pound number one. And I ain't got nothing against Terence Crawford. I'm just talking about the hype behind it. I like Terence Crawford in a way. I was watching him. He's more prevalent in the media now than ever before, and I like that. He's still facing Kavaliauskas, which is a shit fight. Kavaliauskas is a shitty fighter compared to Terence Crawford. He's shit. Couldn't even get Ray Robinson out of there. He lost to Ray Robinson as far as I'm concerned. Go watch and see who Ray Robinson is. Ray Robinson is not even the most balanced fighter in the ring. And Kavaliauskas couldn't do shit to him. Ray Robinson outpointed his ass. How are you going to deal with Terence Crawford? Ray Robinson's a southpaw, by the way. How are you going to deal with Terence Crawford? He don't get knocked the fuck out. And Terence Crawford gonna look like he's a beast again. It ain't gonna mean shit. Because Kavaliauskas was not an A-level fighter. Now everybody's saying Gennady Golovkin is overhyped. I even heard what's his name? For ESPN, I forgot what his name is. The dude who used to be with Jim Lampley and Larry Merchant. Right? I forgot his name because I don't really care about him. I already said he's intellectually dishonest. Max Kellerman, that's his name. Max Kellerman comes up and says how Gennady Golovkin, he a bit overrated. Now he's saying that. But we all knew that a long time ago. Talking about he stepped up in competition, and since then, he's not been. And then I hear people making excuses for him. Oh, well, he's past his prime now. He's past his prime. I said, well, when he was facing Osuma, was he past his prime? When he was facing Gabriel Rosales, was he past his prime? When he faced Martin Murray, was he past his prime? Because as far as I could remember, and as far as I could recall, he didn't even drop Gabe Rosado. He didn't even drop Gabe Rosado. Yeah, Gabe Rosado had a messed up eye, but he always had a messed up eye. And Alfredo Angulo dropped his ass and stopped him. I'm just saying. Right? He didn't even drop him. And here's the other thing. Just recently there, the guy that Demetrius Andrade outclassed, what's his name? I forgot what his name is. He dropped Gabe Rosado twice. Gennady Golovkin couldn't even drop Gabe Rosado. And because Gabe Rosado was just moving up from 154. He went straight from 154 to 160. I'm just saying. But see, you guys buy into the Kool-Aid. You buy into the hype. Didn't they rate Gennady Golovkin as pound for pound number one too? ESPN, the same ESPN that rates Terence Crawford as pound for pound number one. I never said Lomachenko is pound for pound number one. What did I say? Canelo or Pacquiao? Then up comes 68 Sports TV. Guess what 68 Sports said? Canelo could never, no, not him. I'm sorry, my bad. It wasn't him. It was AK TV. AK TV says Canelo could never be pound for pound number one because he don't have the heart like a Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. So I guess all the body of work that he did and all the wins that he got, the marquee wins don't mean shit, right? I guess it's all about the heart of the person, not what they accomplished. I mean, come on, man. Come on. But that's boxing fans for you. They say all kinds of weird ass shit. And then they look at you when you telling them the actual truth and they say you talking weird ass shit. I'll be like, I'll be scratching my head like, okay, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Terence Crawford versus Claressa Shields for 3 rounds. That's what we're gonna have. And y'all could bet against me. Please do. I know Coach Shelton Harris wouldn't bet against me because he know already, she go to 3 rounds for sure. He knows that. He's saying, but she might take a lot of punishment. No, she won't because she got defense. Go watch her fights. Watch what she can do. That should tell you something. But y'all won't do that. Y'all won't watch the fights. Y'all won't break down the fighter. Y'all won't realize what their weakness and strengths is. You won't realize, obviously, she ain't gonna walk down Terence Crawford. She ain't mad enough to do that shit. She will box him more. But at the end of the day, he ain't stopping her ass. No way. He don't do that. That's not what Terence do. He break you down first. He a boxer. If she make a mistake, you make her pay. But other than that, he a boxer. Y'all get caught up in the hype, man. And it might be surprising. She might even beat him. You never know. We just got to see it. We got to see that shit. I don't know. I'm not guaranteeing nothing that shit, but I guarantee she ain't gonna get stopped by him. She going that whole 3 rounds. Like I said, it's better they have headgear. Mainly for them as professionals. But if they don't want to have headgear, then fuck it, man. Don't have no headgear. Who gives a fuck? I don't. I just want to see it. All right. So yeah, as I said before, I'm making progress towards that. Fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what you say because what you say don't mean shit until we see the actual fight. It don't mean shit to me. Y'all can talk until your ass is empty. It don't mean shit to me because, as I said before, it's about the reality of the situation. It's about the reality of the situation. And I'm going to call all of y'all on your bluff. And if you can't even bet on that, if you don't want to bet me on that, it show you a punk ass too on top of that. Y'all is a bunch of punk asses. Because I'm going to come to collect the crow. I'm going to come to collect the crow. You bet. You see how dogmatically positive I am that she would make 3 rounds with Terence Crawford. I'm absolutely, incontrovertibly, almost 100% sure she going to make 3 rounds with Terence Crawford. And when you see me that adamant about some shit, you should be checking in your mind, be thinking, why he saying that? Why he saying that? You be asking yourself that question over and over. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Because I'm 100% sure about what I just said. There's some things that I'm just 100% sure about. I'm 100% sure about that shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm 100% sure about that shit. Now, when it comes to whether she will beat him or not, I don't know about that shit. I don't know. But I know she's making 3 rounds. And y'all say she's going to get punished by Terence Crawford. I don't necessarily see that because I said she has good enough defense to be able to handle that situation. But I do see, I can't say she's going to win. I'm never going to say that. I'm not going to be 100% sure about that one. I think the odds go for favors Terence Crawford because just the experience, just the level of competition, all of that shit. But to tell me she ain't going to go 3 rounds with Terence Crawford, you ought to be out of your fucking mind, man. She a fighter. Good fighter. Exceptionally good fighter. She doing like Lomachenko. You understand what I'm saying? She doing like Lomachenko. And she in a championship fight in her second fucking fight. There's no way I counted her out. I don't care if it's woman or what. You know what I'm saying? She could have been fighting bums for all I care. They was champions. And obviously when you're a champion, you can't be a bum. Right? So all I'm saying is, some of them women, they just fling punches like a windmill. I think they bums, actually. But others actually can box. You know what I'm saying? She beat Hannah Gabriels. Hannah Gabriels can box. She can box her socks off. She good. She good. She pretty, too. I ain't talking about pretty in appearance. I'm talking about in terms of fighting. See, this is the other thing about it. A lot of you motherfuckers go into boxing because, her ass look good. She got nice boobs. She look pretty. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm all about boxing. The fact that the woman look good, that's nice. That's nice. But I don't give a fuck about that because it's about boxing for me. Boxing. If you got sex appeal, cool. But it's about boxing for me. Like you motherfuckers be caught up on all kinds of shit other than the real shit. D-Star said something real sexist. He was talking about how he liked the women on the ground because they could use their legs and wrap their legs around each other. Some lesbian shit he be on. I ain't on that shit. I don't care how they look. I don't care that they got big thighs. Because guess what, motherfucker? You need your feet in boxing too. Footwork's the most important motherfucking thing. And if your feet can't work, you can't get leverage on your punches to punch. But he talking about upper body strength and all this bullshit that don't mean shit. I seen a guy, Anthony Joshua was built like Apollo. Andy Ruiz was built like the Pillsbury Doughboy. He had big fucking ass thighs, a massive stomach. You know, he looked like a girl. Beat Anthony Joshua's ass. He even got breasts too. Anthony, fuck is it? Andy Ruiz. Okay, beat Anthony Joshua's ass. It's boxing. It's boxing. Motherfucking boxing. Motherfucking boxing. Intangible Boxer says, all the playing out of the way, it doesn't matter how much knowledge Claressa has. She doesn't have the strength, reflexes. Fuck out of here. You don't know what the fuck you saying. Because it's a man versus a woman, she don't have you don't know that shit. You don't know that shit. And she's rather quick. You don't know that shit. So fuck out of here. A male high school, man, get the fuck out of here with this male-female shit. She 4 weight classes above a motherfucking Terence Crawford. She can't handle the power of Terence Crawford. Man, get the fuck out of there. Mike Alvarez deserves to win over Shields Crawford. I want to see Mayweather Jr. versus Logan Paul or KSI. You such a silly guy. And Mike Alvarez, a prime Mayweather versus Logan Paul is a better matchup than Shields versus Crawford. Now you're making jokes. I agree. It would be a 50-50 fight. Crawford versus Nurmagomedov in boxing match, or Crawford versus Shields. Which one more interesting? I don't. Mike Alvarado is a silly guy, man. He was a silly dude. Poopy sister, why do you hate UFC? Please explain to me. You know what? You should start. Mike Alvarez, he need to start. He needs to start making memes. Mike Alvarez is silly, man. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. Y'all are some silly guys, though. Y'all are some silly people, man. Male or female is relevant. You can't just ignore it. The male is physically dominant to the female. Okay. Like you said, that is true. So therefore, if you have a male flyweight versus a female heavyweight, the male flyweight should win hands down, right? It don't really matter, right? And they're both pros, right? Good pro boxers. We're talking about champion versus champion. The male featherweight flyweight. No, fuck that. Chachai, no, not Chachai Sasaku. My dude, Munsri, minimum weight champion. Him versus the heavyweight champion of the world in women's boxing, right? I guess he wins, right? And he knocks her out too. He never knocked out nobody, but I mean, come on now. Come on, man. At some point, size does matter, man. Size does matter, and fighting at certain weight classes does matter. All right? You can't have that big gap. The size makes a difference. We're not talking about the power. We're not talking about the strength. The size. I can't see the minimum weight champion of the world, right? I'm talking pros now. The minimum weight champion of the world, the WBC minimum weight champion of the world, knocking out the female heavyweight champion of the world. First, we can't get to her head. And then to land a body punch, what exactly that body punch is doing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'd be funny if and she don't even have no nuts to hit. She can't even hit a low blow. I mean, you could bite her. But you probably get DQ'd. You know what I'm saying? At some point, size does matter, man. You got to think about that shit. You know, and weight classes are there for a reason, right? Oh, okay. So I mean, again, notice what I'm saying because there's specific things. There's specific things I'm talking. And again, a lot of you guys, yeah, yeah. Crawford is fighting Egidus Galivaskiaskas next. You're silly, man. One guy, he called Sergey Kovalov Vodkalov. He called him Vodkalov. I was like, what? I said, this fight fan is funny, man. He got jokes. He got jokes. You know, Coach Shelton Harris went in on Kovalov, boy. He went in on the fact that he punched a woman, man. He punched a woman for just rejecting him. He punched her in her collar. Probably was drunk. And then he kicked the dog. This shit never made media. And he's actually has a court case over that. And they talk about, he said, they went in on Vic, the footballer, for having his pit bulls fight. But they ain't saying nothing about Kovalov. And then they went in on Floyd Mayweather for allegedly beating up a woman. And they ain't going in on Sergey Kovalov for doing unprovokedly beating up a woman. It's true. It's true. You know? And sometimes we say complexion for the protection, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. You know, they cover up for certain fighters, and then for other fighters now, they go in on them. Hypocrisy in the business. Politics. You know what I mean? Anyway, I've been an hour and something in on this chat. I was enjoying myself to the full. FOTY for fuck out a year? Fuck out a year? I don't know what that means. Yes. Intangible Bucks said, yeah, Inu versus the greatest female heavyweight with and fast. Inu would stretch her. Inui? I don't know about that. He got to jump. he got to leap up in the air to get to her chin. She gonna be slow as fuck though. I think I've seen one of the heavyweight champions, women heavyweight champions. I gotta go actually watch them, and I'm gonna tell you if he could do it. It might be possible. You never know. You can't rule that out. Like I said, it's boxing, so he's quick. You know, he got good punching power. I don't know how much punching power he really has. You know, if they test it and stuff. But he definitely sets up his knockouts. And if the heavyweight is slow enough and he can leap up in the air, because I think the heavyweight champion of the world, she like 5'11", almost 6 feet tall, right? And knew he's not that tall, so he gonna have to leap up in the air or something to catch her on the chin. I don't know. I have to check and see who that female heavyweight champion of the world is. There's actually one, but it ain't much of a pool. So she being the heavyweight champion of the world, you know, is against like how many female heavyweights they got. You know what I mean? Poopy Sister says, although she does have better defense than GGG. For sure. For sure, brother. She don't get tagged up like that. She don't get combinations put on her. And Mike Operator TV says Crawford versus Joe Rogan in a box. No, man, that's just wrong, bro. That's just wrong. Joe Rogan don't got much boxing experience. Why are you gonna put him in the ring against a guy who is a super like again? Come on, man. We're not talking about no. Come on now. Now that's different. That's where Crawford's guaranteed a knockout in devastating fashion. That would not be nice. Joe Rogan will have to go to the hospital. We don't know if Joe Rogan will ever recover. He might be in a coma, like Patrick Day. We're not into that shit, okay? We're not into that shit. You know, that would be a horrible thing that would happen. You know. What does Taekwondo have to do with boxing, though, bro? That's kicking and striking. This is boxing. You know that, right? This is boxing. It's different. It's different. Completely different. You know, if you're talking about like a street fight in the ring, he's still going to get knocked out in devastating fashion. Devastating fashion. No, 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 no. We don't want that. He could kill him. That could be a sad story. Yeah, unless Terrence hold back and he decide to just have fun with Joe Rogan. But no, 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 no. No. That's a professional boxer, bro. they do you understand professional? The hardest hitting, punching people in the world are boxers in martial arts. They're the hardest hitting people in martial arts. You know, barring those people who kick, but I'm talking about using their hands. The hardest hitting martial art is boxing. A boxer punch you and you not a professional boxer and stuff. Shit. You saw what happened to Ali Bashir, and that dude is not even a professional boxer. You saw what happened to Ali Bashir. And it's not because he's old that happened to him. Right? Because we saw it happen with a professional boxer in Patrick Day. He's under the same thing. He got concussion right after the punch. And he hasn't even come out of the coma yet. That's because that was a well-placed punch at the tip of the fulcrum. So the whole head really jarred back. The brain smashed into the skull. Instantaneous lights out. He has not woken up from it. Yeah. Yeah. That's boxing. So, and I've been looking at incidents where people have actually gone through that and they usually don't recover. Only person who has recent times was Adonis Stevenson. So we got to keep on praying for Patrick Day. I hope he doesn't get serious brain damage from it. So you imagine a professional boxer facing somebody who's not even a pro boxer, not even a debutante, not even an amateur, and punching them with or without gloves. That's an instantaneous broken jaw. Okay, or unless it's an uppercut. That could be where you smash the fragments of the bone up into the brain, if caught correctly. And the person doesn't ride the punch and go back straight up into the brain. Kill the person on impact. You do understand that. This is boxing. I guess you guys don't understand. You can't go in the ring unprepared. I seen Ellis Sexback do some really stupid shit. Like he say, Brandon Reyes, give me your biggest punch. I'll never do shit like that. He crazy. And even though he did martial arts, he's still crazy. If hit wrong, you could rupture an organ inside of your abdomen and bleed out. He fucking crazy. Unless he's trained so his abs are really, really hard. You could have internal hemorrhaging, man. This shit, I mean, I come from a medical background. That's how I know all of this shit. Y'all gotta understand, it's boxing. It's not, you don't play this shit. Anyways, man, I just came to give you the follow-up. I will be following up on that, as well as I will be following up with snippets and different videos and stuff that I give to these people. I'm gonna follow up on it because I think it's an interesting thing, and I think they can raise money for awareness on some sort of charity, and they could do this exhibition fight. I think they will. Yeah, I think Terence would oblige that, as well as Claressa Shields. They wouldn't have a problem with that. I don't think so. Especially if the fans keep on calling for it. And it could make some money too. You never know. It's an interesting thought. And of course, it will not be a fight in which, oh, it's about Claressa Shields surviving. No, it would be a real fight. Like a real fight to see who would win. Which is okay. All of that's cool too. All right, people. So that's what I got to say. I'm a boxing fan just like you guys. But like I said before, I don't play. I'm serious about it. I think it'll do a lot for women's boxing anyway. So people will take it a little bit more seriously. Because we got some other really good crop of women coming up. Lou DeBella was talking more about them and the prospects of they coming up. And, more and more the nuances and the skill sets of boxing, you're going to see more of that in women's boxing, which will be good. And I'm assuming more women will participate in it. Layla Ali kind of started the ball rolling, and Ann Wolf, and we never got that fight, right? Ann Wolf versus Layla. Would have loved to see that. Layla was a light heavyweight, and I think Ann Wolf was a super middleweight. I mean, good fight, but we never got to see that. But yeah, peoples, I'm out of here. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. I was just giving you a quick update. You know, I'm gonna give you the fire and the passion as well. So you know, some of the f bombs in there. I'm trying to get rid of the f bombs though. I want to just keep it on the real. You know, with hypothetical situations, we can't test them, but with situations where it's possible to actually test them out, you're going to see me pushing for that. Look out for me scoring the fights of Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvin Hagler. And then I'm going to give you a little synopsis or rationale behind why I thought this fighter or that fighter won as well. Speaking about the mental aspects of boxing, which will be something that we'll have to go through as well. But until then, you guys have a good one. Stay safe, stay healthy. I love all you guys. You know, it's all love here. I don't hate nobody. I don't want to slap nobody, none of that. When I say get the fuck out of here, it's just an argument. I make it. As well as we're going through a lot of things. I know I'm making a lot of people think because I have to make you guys think. Go do your homework on the fighters. That's what you need to do. Don't just talk blanketly about men and women. Do your homework on the fighters. See what are their defensive flaws, if they have any, or if they have offensive flaws, whatever. Look at, consider the fact that they may have done certain things in the sport already that nobody else before them has done. So all of these things you have to consider when you're thinking about these fighters. All right. And maybe I'll find out some more information on whether Claressa even sparred Terence Crawford. She may have sparred him. All right. I got a few pointers from him too, because remember, he's been in the business longer than she has, in the pros, that is. He's been around for a while. Quick minute. Right? He's also he don't have to make weight like that anymore, so he kind of happy about that. I would love to see him face better competition at welterweight. We're looking forward to that. And I like how he's put himself out there, so people are getting to know him a little bit more. Terence has been doing a lot of good things, a lot of charity work. He tries to help out the people in Africa with the water problems and stuff that they have, as well as he also does a lot of work with kids. Claressa does the same thing, but I mean, they do a lot of work with kids and just trying to give them a positive morale, inspire them. That's what Terence do. So Terence is a cool dude. Like I heard another guy talking about him on the Coach Shelton Harris show. And yeah, he's a cool dude. Don't get me twisted. Terence just be trying to stir up the waters, keep himself relevant, keep his fight relevant, you know. Because let me be honest with you. Let's think about this. If Gervonta Davis could have people so interested in him because he be doing the Twitter things and he and his girlfriend and all that shit, and fans be polarized to Gervonta Davis, and then he gets these sensational knockouts, why can't Terence Crawford do the same? Who the fuck has Gervonta Davis faced in the last couple of fights? Nobody, right? He ain't done nothing. He faced nobody. Everybody calling out Gervonta Davis, right? Terence Crawford. Who he faced in the last couple of fights? Not much of anybody. I mean, Jeff Horn, right? Amir Khan, maybe. Jose Benavidez, you know, rivalry thing. I mean, come on now. He's still facing better opponents than Gervonta Davis, right? at least he's facing better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at least facing some kind of name, right? Or some promising undefeated prospect or something like that. You know, I mean, so you know, I'm just saying. I'm always trying to be fair in terms of, you know, I'm shitting on Gervonta Davis, but really, honestly speaking, like who has Gervonta Davis faced? Like really, like seriously, who? Like he become world champion twice. Okay, he faced Jose, whatever his surname is, I forget, the Puerto Rican guy. He faced him, and then he faced the Mexican guy to get the title twice. Okay, cool. But like, what has he done after that? Nothing, right? I'm not saying I'm rushing it or anything. I know that even when you look at the throwback fighters, they did the same kind of shit. They fight nobody, and people just go watch them because it was them. But I'm just saying, you know, let's see something now. You know what I mean? Publius Strong says, better defense, Willie Pep or Lomachenko? I don't know, man. I can't say. I want to say Willie Pep, but I can't really say that. I have to think about times, the opponents, the level of opposition, who he faced that was long, that was strong, all that shit. Willie Pep was a featherweight. You know, Lomachenko was a featherweight for a little bit, but now he lightweight. He went up more at weight divisions, done more. I mean, I can't really say. I would think Loma. Even though Willie Pep had a better all-around game. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't say off the top. I'll have to think about it. Filipino Heat, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you, my brother. Happy Tuesday to you. Who beats the short? Hider, puncher, Frazier, or Foreman? Again, y'all ask some really dumbass questions. Like, I don't know, Ninja. This is why I can only go by what people say. People say that George Foreman hit harder than Joe Frazier. And from the fight between them, George Foreman prevailed. Right? It's like Ernie Schaefer's. We all respect Ernie Schaefer's. He's a hard hitter, right? But to say that he the hardest hitter ever, I just go by what Muhammad Ali said. He the hardest guy that he ever felt, get hit by. Okay? That's what Muhammad Ali said. I don't know. I don't only go by what people say. I can't really say for myself because I've never been hit by those dudes. Do you understand what I'm saying? When we were dealing with hardest puncher and most powerful puncher and all this shit, I don't know. KO Magazine, they rate people. I don't even know how they do that because unless you have them hook up to a machine and actually punch in the fucking machine, I can't tell you. You have to have some sort of standardized criteria. You can't just go by what people say and what it look like. Understand? So at least you need to have some sort of machine. Who's this route? Well, I'm shocked you said something good about old time fighters. Dude, I always talk good about old time fighters. Dude, I do a whole series of motherfucking old time fighters. And I also do a whole series, go on my playlist, and I do a whole series on fighters not talk much about. And therefore it's throwback fighters. You motherfuckers buy into the bullshit that Boxing Librarian been telling you. I've never been adverse to old-time fighters. My argument has always been boxing as a sport has evolved, motherfucker. Man, you guys are stupid. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen to me. Y'all always think he crazy and he talking crazy. Yet y'all come back and talk the same shit I've been saying. DT3, the Boon Man. That's one of my dudes. Troy King. That's another one of my dudes. Coach Eric Bradley, the fight doctor. That's another one of my dudes. Barry Robinson, Million Styles Boxing. That's another one of my dudes. This is where I come from. Y'all need to respect it. When I'm talking to y'all, I'm not talking out of my ass. If you respect those guys, then you would respect what I'm saying because it's what those guys say, I say. Most of the time. If you respect them, then you should respect what's coming out of my mouth. I don't talk out of my ass. But y'all misrepresent what I say. Y'all don't listen to what I'm saying. Y'all go down your own fucking narrative. You misconstrue what I say. I've been consistent all along. But you have prejudice. You have ingrained in your head bullshit, which I can't help you with. I can't help you if you have the bullshit in your head. And you want to go down certain narratives and certain lines. I can't help you with that shit. You have your preconceived ideas and your biases. So he crazy because it's me. But you don't realize I'm not speaking for myself. I'm speaking on behalf of people I've learned from. I'm speaking from even the actual boxers themselves in the boxing business. I listen to them. This is where I'm speaking from. I'm not speaking from my ass. I don't talk out my ass. Not to mention I try to do what these guys do. I try to try it out. I try out what they do. Y'all, you listen to Boxing Librarian. Ask Boxing Librarian this. Ask him this whenever you get an opportunity. Ask him a simple question. Ask him when last did he even try to box? Shadow box. Just punch the air. Any kind of shit like that. Ask him when he last tried to do that. He a boxing librarian. All he do is research. He keep digging up shit. And he not in reality. When we tell him about the colored boxers and how they had, what their life was like, he said that shit is overrated. That's not a factor. Jax Johnson and how laws, the man law was created so this motherfucker wouldn't go with white women. They banned the guy from the sport of boxing in the United States of America. He couldn't fight for years. Because he was black and he was going with white women. And he didn't want to be heavyweight champion of the world anymore. He was shaking up too much shit. Because as far as they're concerned, it's a man's sport and a black man. He cowardly. He's animalistic and cowardly. He's not a man. We used to have these motherfuckers as slaves. He's not a man. Now we have the same shit coming down with women. Even though I've seen women ripped and shit, and they look sexy as hell, and they ripped and shit, and they would beat your ass. Whether it's in MMA or whatever, they beat your ass. And they don't boast about that shit because they know what they can do. They're not going to say, I could beat your ass, because they're not a man hater. But they could beat your ass. In this age, man, come on. We so backward, man. You know? Y'all got to be serious, man. Y'all got to be serious. And I'm not saying that women could beat men in boxing, or they should, or they are man beaters and all that shit. I'm not into that shit. I'm not into the SJW bullshit. I'm a realist. I talk real talk. I don't talk shit talk. I talk real talk. I'm a realist. Anywho, I got to get out of here. Peace to you guys. It's 1 minute and 22 seconds. And we're going to talk some more about this Claressa versus Terence Crawford stuff. I'll give you guys bit by bit, point by point follow-ups on what's happening, how things are transpiring, what I'm doing. We'll keep it going. I'm going to keep that going, but I have other things I want to do with you guys, like I said before, to break down videos. I'm supposed to contact Tommy Temper. What happened was my internet was down, Tommy. Finally, it's up and running really well. So I'm going to get in contact with you right after this, and then we're going to do some other things. All right? Yeah, people. Did my exercise already this morning. I'm going to keep on working on the exercise, get the weight down. And once I can make 154, that'll be great. That's another achievement. I got to get a trainer. In the meantime, I'm trying to keep myself in shape, build up my strength, my strength and endurance. Listen to some tips from Coach Gilbert Bradley. Sign up, subscribe to his website. Those of you really serious about boxing, subscribe to Eric Bradley's website. You'll learn a lot about boxing. I may have to meet a trainer, have a personal trainer, maybe coordinate with Coach Eric Bradley as well. And we're gonna get it popping, baby. This week is the Olympic trials, so I'm gonna go down there and take in some boxing as well. But until then, my peoples, deuces, love you guys. It's all love. But I keep on giving you guys points so you guys can think. You guys keep on telling me the same shit over and over. I give you point after point after point, new points, all kinds of things for you to consider. And y'all motherfuckers just repeat like a broken record, the same shit over and over. It is what it is. I'll catch you guys later, though. Peace.